Filipino food is always complete with Sawsawan or dipping sauce. Hi, I'm Christine, and I've been teaching the Filipino language to foreigners for more than 10 years now. Welcome to my channel, Learn to Speak Filipino for Tourists and Expats. Sawsawan. Filipinos always look for sawsawan. Okay, so what is sawsawan? Sawsawan comes from the root sawsaw, which means to dip into. Sawsawan is therefore the dipping sauce. Filipino food comes with sawsawan. Sawsawan, or for others, they call it condiments. Okay, so simply put, sawsawan is dipping sauce. So first, I give you the three, okay, most common, and these are all could be used on their own. So you have patis, which is fish sauce. You have suka or vinegar, and then you have toyo, soy sauce. So some Filipinos um, just use patis for that salty flavor. Some use toyo also for salty flavor. And for sour flavor, they use the suka. Now, if we're not satisfied with it, what's the other combination? So your suka or your patis, okay, even your toyo, could all be mixed with sile or chili. Okay? Now, for others, we also have the toyo mansi. So we have the toyo, the soy sauce, which is salty, and paired with kalamansi. That's why there's the mansi, which is the Philippine lemon, and it is sour. So you have toyo and kalamansi. So others will put toyo and then calamansi and then sile. Okay? Because sile, of course, it gives you the spiciness. Okay? Now, for some, they could also, especially for inihaw or prito, maybe you could watch, if you haven't watched it yet, the other video about the cooking methods in Filipino. So for the prito or the inihaw, we also put sibuyas, onion, or bawang for toyo and suka. Okay? So others, they add more. So we could also have kamatis, that is tomato, and then we put patis. Okay? Sometimes others still chop up some onions together with that one. So it depends on what kind of flavor that would bring out the Filipino dish, depending also on the cooking method. So when you have the calamansi, or the suka, it gives you more sour flavor. Now, I don't know if you have heard about bagoong. Okay, that's another dipping sauce. Okay, it is made out of shrimp, so we call it shrimp paste. Okay? So others use bagoong, it being salty, together with tomato, okay, kamatis. Now, as I have said, depending on what kind of flavor that needs to be brought out. Okay, so you can also put a little bit of sile into the bagoong and in the kamatis, mixing them together. So it depends on what kind of flavor we like. So maybe maasim, sour. So we have suka or calamansi. Maybe salty. So we have toyo, we have patis, we have bagoong. Okay. And depending on your threshold for what is spicy, you can put a little bit of sile. It could be green or red, siling pula, or we call labuyo. Okay, that one is the small sile, which is really, really spicy for us, and it's common in the Philippines. So depends on your threshold, how spicy you want or not so spicy, just to bring out the flavor in the dish, or what we call ulam. Okay? So others might be frowning why the Filipino food is already flavorful, malasa. When you say malasa, tasty or flavorful, malasa. Lasa means taste. No? So malasa is tasty or flavorful. Oh, that's just part of Filipino food. Okay, so Filipino meals and Filipino foods, no matter how flavorful the dishes on the table, you will always find the sawsawan, okay, or what we call the dipping sauce. So Filipino food or Pinoy food, pagkaing Pinoy, will always be graced, okay, and enriched by what we call sawsawan, which is also a big part of the very rich Filipino food and culture. Salamat po!